Hi, this is Susan. Welcome to Lesson 68 in the Course in Miracles. Love holds no grievances is today's idea. So let's dive in. To be human is to have grievances. And when we're talking about grievances, we're talking about indignation. We're talking about resentment or feeling wronged. It seems to go with the territory, right? So here we are having this human experience, working on remembering the truth of who we are, that we are love. We are source energy. That's one and the same. Those terms are interchangeable. Love, source, God, it's all interchangeable. So we're having this human experience, remembering the truth of who we are. Grievances create separation from that truth because love, source, can't hold grievances, holds no grievances. So on our journey to this, it's a process. So it's not to feel bad and think, oh my gosh, I must be a bad person because, I do resent my father or my family and they're wrong. So I must be a bad person. How could I be considered a spiritual person if I have these feelings? It's like, no, it's part of the journey. And we're on a journey of awakening. So here we are. It's to acknowledge. We acknowledge I have these feelings. And to also acknowledge that I want to be in unity with Source. Or do you? Honestly, it's a choice. We have free will. This is a planet of free will. So what we want to do is expand our awareness. When am I in separation? When am I in unity? So what we can do is realize when we're making that choice, taking responsibility for that choice. Now, to feel like somebody has wronged you doesn't mean you can't forgive them. You can feel hurt, and it's important to acknowledge those things. This isn't about you trying to push your feelings aside and your experiences aside. It doesn't mean that you have to have a close, intimate relationship with everyone. But what it does mean is when you expand that awareness, when you are in unity with Source, it means you can forgive and let it go. And in doing that, you heal yourself. Because ultimately, when we hold grievances, we're hurting ourselves. Because we're holding ourselves in separation of love. So your practice today is to make note of all those people that you have grievances toward, even if it's some slight irritation, that driver, that neighbor that's bugging you, is to forgive and let it go. It's like, okay, I get it. I'm finding that irritating. Doesn't mean you can't set healthy boundaries. That awareness is good. If somebody has done you great harm, you can forgive them from a distance because you're healing your heart. And know on a deeper soul level that person came into your life for a reason. And they gave you an opportunity to grow as a person. Sometimes that can be hard to swallow, but your practice today is to go through the list of people in your life with the intention of forgiving and letting go. Forgiving and letting it go. forgiving and letting it go. Love holds no grievances, brings you into wholeness, helps you to be the embodiment of love. Just yesterday's lesson. We can't be the embodiment of love and hold grievances, but having compassion for ourselves and knowing this is a process, it's a journey, and we're on that journey. So thank you for joining me on that journey, and I'll see you soon.